Good evening, everybody. Hello. I hope you're all well. How are you all doing? How's your week going? We have working audio, so I can mute the laptop. That's good. So here we are, F1 Thursdays. Hope everyone's ready and raring to race. I'm just going to remember to open up the lobby. Open. So if you fancy joining, !join. The message is pinned to the top of the chat. Basically search the Europe region for TTV-80 Hawkins GH and drop in and we can have some races together. Not an awful lot to say really today as by way of an intro. Fairly standard day at work. Had to rush out mid-afternoon to drop Chopsy's wallet off because he'd left it at home and he needs it for tonight. He's out at Performing Arts. So that was a bit of a panic. Fortunately, I bought him a tile tracker, which meant I could actually find it because it was in a teenager's bedroom. Let me just say that much. Yeah, so finding it would have been a challenge if it weren't for the fact that I could make it make a rather loud noise. So that's that. Chopsy's out. He's probably due back about 9 or 9:30. Other than that, not a huge amount happening. Not doing particularly well in the online lobbies this week. I joined Cert's event earlier in the week. Was that Sunday or Monday? We did a 50% race around Silverstone. Managed to come fourth by sheer miracle. I was 10th going into the last lap, I think. 3 people retired ahead of me, putting me 7th on the road. And then loads of people ahead of me had penalties, which put me up to 4th. So certainly shouldn't have happened like that. But hey ho, I will take it. Let's just invite is there, isn't it? See if anyone is online that I can invite. Nope, not at the moment. So we have got Seneview in from, that's the Irish flag, isn't it? Just double check. U super license, Irish, yes. Oh, D license. Wow, he must be new. As well as Charlie Cerruti in the Ferrari. So I'll just show you the tracks we've got set up. Starting off at Silverstone, obviously. Then we're heading to France, Paul Ricard. Belgium, one of my favourite tracks. Great track to drive around and an equally good track to race around. Qatar, which was a recent Grand Prix. Was it the last one? It was the last Grand Prix. Go on, AD, catch up. And then Texas, which is the next Grand Prix. Texas is in the rotation for ranked races this week. So a bit of practice there won't do me any harm. So it's a nice change to have 3 people in the lobby. Let's ready up and get a race going. Have my little keyboard ready to load my setup. As ever, setups courtesy of Sim Racing Centre, !SRC in the chat if you're interested in a link and code to get you 5% off across the range. Wholeheartedly recommend them, particularly if, like me, you're not particularly technically minded. They provide you with 4 setups for each track for various conditions and driving ability, as well as a track guide and a race guide as well, I think. So yeah, as well as support for the various setups. You can either buy individual setups, I think a block of 3, 6, or you can buy the full season, which I did. And for about the price of the game, you get a full season's worth of setups, and they're updated on a regular basis as well. So it's definitely worth checking them out if setups are not really your forte. I found them very, very good and much better than the stock setups that come with the game. So we've got Charlie Cerruti and Alex M. I'm not sure where the guy from Ireland went. He's sadly left us. We'll see if anyone else joins. I have readied up. Nobody else is. If you do fancy joining, as I say, !join in the chat. Check out the lobbies, Europe, filter on Europe and look for TTV-80 Hawkins GH. It's in the top right-hand corner of the screen at the moment. So we'll be heading off to Britain relatively soon. I do enjoy driving around Britain. Quite like the new layout. It's probably 10 years old now, isn't it? If not more. But yeah, it's a good track to drive, and one I'm not terribly uncompetitive at, shall we say, as opposed to some of the others where I am very uncompetitive at. TTV Potato 69, welcome in. It's good to have you with us in the Alpha Tauri. So we're starting off with 5 lappers. We'll see how the lobbies go. If they remain quiet, then we may well go hunting for some busier lobbies. We've got 5 in now. Wobblehead, welcome in. And Matt Racing 33. So filling up a fair bit. Much better than they have been. So we're about to start the first race at Silverstone. Hopefully my wheel's going to work. Hopefully you can all hear me okay, and you can hear the game. Why is the game audio muted? That's not going to help. Okay, you should now be able to hear the game once it comes back. I'm glad I spotted that. So as I load my setup, obviously with it being a Sim Racing Centre 1, they're not too keen on you sharing their setups, which is understandable enough. So let me load my Britain setup, make the appropriate changes, and I'm starting P1. Good luck everybody, clean racing hopefully. Let's see how we get on. 2, 4, 6 of us. A nice way to start. Everybody behind me, won't last long. Made a nice start, that makes a nice change. See if I can avoid getting overtaken on the straight on the first lap. Well, he didn't last long. Did I nudge him out? He did seem to be making a go down the inside there. I didn't feel any contact. Hopefully not. Ooh, track limits potentially there, but no. Messed that up. Gonna get swallowed up by the Red Bull here if I'm not careful. Let's see if we can stay on terms and avoid getting overtaken from behind. Use a bit of ERS. See if we can keep on terms with him, ready for next lap when we get DRS. You might get me here. You don't want to be going around the outside, mate. Oh, he's gone. Sem Comet, thanks. It's Chem, isn't it? From
Green flag.
Thanks for that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's Chem from Cert Streams. Oops, someone being an idiot. Shame I couldn't see who that was. You're going to be doing the event later, Chem? Another 50% event at 10 o'clock UK time. I'm not sure. I am. I'll probably still be streaming, so we'll have to see what's going on at the time. If it comes at an appropriate lull in what's going on in my stream, then I may hop over and join Cert. .7 behind. Wonder if I can get him and get DRS on the next lap, or catch up with him at least and get DRS on the next lap. Still 1.7. More ERS, see if we can get closer. Get to within range on the hanger straight. Should come and join the event, it'll be fun. Yeah, I did the one earlier in the week at Silverstone. That was good fun, even if I was last for most of the race. I mean to change up as well as activate DRS. Made a bit of mess of that.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Trouble is now I've given him DRS on these two straights. I haven't got much ER. Oh, I've got DRS. Must have been just behind him in the detection zone somehow. He's got someone battling with him, but they can... Oh, you dipstick, AD. As I was about to say, if they can keep each other busy, I might keep second. As it is, I'm down to fourth. Okay, no front wing. Well done, Charlie. No ring. Can't even go around the last corner. Oh well. It was all going so well. You going to join us, Chem? Just search for my lobby, AD Hawkins, TTV AD Hawkins GH in the Europe region. Would be good to have you on board. So who was the guy that took somebody out? I didn't really notice. They've probably left though, haven't they? If you are in the stream and get taken out by someone, let me know and I will kick them. That was just stupid at the Club and Vale chicane there. Someone obviously wanted to take someone out. Okay, so next race, where was it? It was France, wasn't it? Not Magny-Cours. Blimey, how old am I? Paul Ricard. I used to enjoy racing at Magny-Cours. Very tricky chicane right at the end of the lap that apparently the quickest way to qualify was to actually spin through the chicane. Go stupidly fast through the chicane at the end of the lap because the start-finish line was literally on the exit of the chicane. So Ethan's just joined. That'd be nice. The more the merrier. It's definitely more fun racing on a well-populated grid. So let's see who we've got. Oh, yes. Yet another delay syncing up. Okay. So, yes, I was right. Next track is France. Get yourselves in if you fancy. I have a teammate. I'll have to bear that, although we're not likely to get pit stops in a 5-lapper, are we really? It is sod's law when you're doing online races, ranked races. They are quarter distance, so there is a pit stop involved. And you can guarantee that obviously you have to share a pit box with somebody if it's a relatively full grid. You can guarantee that you and your teammate for the day will, it's gone down to 2. That's not very good, is it? Come on, people, join in. Let's make it a bit more interesting than just 2 of us. He wants to ready up with 2 people, does he? Well, we can give it a go. We'll give it 30 seconds or so. Oh, it's going to start in 30 seconds anyway. Hopefully, if there is actually some racing going on, anyone who's watching will join in. It does seem to be a lot easier to fill a lobby up when you're actually in a race than if you just sat in a lobby waiting for it to fill up. So there we go. Yet again, I'm at P4 out of 2. Well done, me. Such is life. Hey, P1G, you're going to wait, actually. Wait for what? Are you Potato? Good to have you with us. You're the guy in the lobby. Excellent. Well, it's nice to have you there. It would be nice if there were more than 2 of us, but thank you for dropping in. It's nice to have you with us. How long have you been playing F1? Are you going to wipe the floor with me? I'm not particularly good, as you will have seen from the first race. I finished last of the people running. Let's see if any of my friends are online. Oh, Cert is online. Let's invite him. If he's online, that probably means he's either about to or is streaming himself. Galactic G3534 dropping in the McLaren. You're pretty bad, to be honest, but I've been playing for like 4 years. Okay, well, you know, as I say, I'm in ranked races. I'm typically, thank you for the follow, P1G. I assume it's Pigeon Life. Good to have you on board. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I play a fair range of games. Tomorrow night is co-op Far Cry 5 with my gaming partner JBG from Grey Ops. So if that's your bag, consider dropping back tomorrow evening from around 8:30 UK time. We're currently UTC +1. YT Karma Yeti has dropped in as well. Then solo, I'm currently playing through Mafia 2, the Definitive Edition. I started that last night and we'll be playing some more of that on Sunday afternoon from about 1:30. Okay, so we got 4 people. It's better than nothing. Let's see how we go. What platform are you playing on, Pigeon? And are you on controller or with a wheel? I got this wheel a couple of months ago now. I was playing on controller on the PS5 prior to that. It's a lot more fun with a wheel. Okay, as ever. While I'm loading the setup, because I'm using Sim Racing Centre setups, they don't like you sharing them. I can wholeheartedly recommend them if getting a good setup is not something you're good at. For about the price of the game, they will give you a full set of setups for every track, 4 setups per track, as well as a track guide and some support on the setups as well. So exclamation arc SRC, you got a Logitech G920, nice. Not a bad start, I've done better. Tricky corner to get right, this one. Getting the power down without spinning is always a bit difficult. Bit of a battle going on ahead. It's good to see. Hopefully they'll keep each other busy and I can catch up. I don't get track limits already. Okay. Let myself get overtaken by getting distracted by that, possibly. Right, come on, AD. Stick with him. Get the ERS on. Try and stay with them, ready for DRS. Next lap. Karma Yeti's disconnected by the look of it. Wow, I'm amazed I held that. Come on, let's catch up with Galactic. Yeah, nice move. You drove straight through him. Purple first sector. Must be catching him then. See if it, oh, purple second sector as well. See if I can keep this up. .9 behind now.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Galactic got the fastest lap and then I immediately took it back off him. That's good.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
Well, that was better. Nearly out of ERS. I can catch up to him. We've got one more lap to go. Yeah, it's going to be close run thing. That wasn't good. Too much curb on the inside there as well. Yeah, lost time on him there. Just realised my overlays aren't working.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We're not going to catch him. Oh well. Hadn't been for that spin, or that half spin. Try and make sure. Oh, the guy behind's got a 10-second penalty. How do you manage that? Even if he does overtake me, the chance of him getting 10 seconds up the road is quite slim. Whoops, down too many gears. I ended up 4.5 seconds behind. Someone's having fun. Way off to next, I think it might be Belgium. Well done, Galactic, driver of the day. Woo! Got on the podium. Kept the fastest lap. GG, thank you, Court. Right, bear with me a second, see if I can get my position overlays working. Going to go watch some TV. Thanks for dropping in, Pigeon. It's good to have you on board, and hopefully I'll see you again. I tend to do this every Thursday, so drop back the same time next week if you fancy a race. See you soon. Bye. Okay, there comes the game back. You're not streaming tonight, Corn? Usually stream on a Thursday, don't you? Okay, yes, so we are off to Belgium next. If anyone's got any requests for tracks, then feel free to shout. Let me just show you what we've got coming up. Track select. We have Belgium, Qatar and Texas currently lined up. If you have a specific request for one after them, just let me know. Woohoo, leading the championship. Yay me. It won't last. So we got Yona Boy in a Red Bull and D-Fuzz. That's France, isn't it, that flag? Oh, Yona Boy has gone. Okay. Sore throat in duplicate. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Hope it gets better soon. Yeah, not what you need when you're going to stream. Have a nice hot cup of tea, some lemon, maybe a hot toddy. Works wonders. Whiskey, lemon juice, some sugar, hot water. Inhale the vapours and enjoy the taste. If you put enough whiskey in it, you won't feel the sore throat, even if it doesn't make it any better. Works for me. So if you're watching and fancy joining, !join in the chat. Basically just search the lobbies, filter on Europe, and look for TTV80 Hawkins GH. It's at the top right of your screen there. And join us. You're more than welcome. Don't have any lemons. Okay, we always have a bottle of lemon juice in the fridge for such emergencies. Being very careful with my little keyboard. Now I know that button there is shut down, which I found on stream 2 or 3 weeks ago. I used to shut down my PC midstream, which was not part of the plan. Which one's F8? That one. So, where are we again? Spa. Starting in pole again. Game's trying to tell me something. Can't I remap it? No, sadly. The wheel is missing a button. McLaren alongside me there wasn't pleasant. I suspect the Ferrari will be coming past as well. Get the ERS on. Blimey. Almost 3 wide there, and we kept it clean. Well done, chaps. My usual trick is to spin off in that corner on the first lap, so quite pleased about that. Can I pull out a bit of a gap? Save me ERS. Maybe use it down the straight towards Eau Rouge.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I'd already thought of that. Those two keep playing with each other. I might stand a chance of holding this lead. Ferrari's got past. Don't want to do that, AD. Screwed that corner up. Somewhat rotten. Reeling me in. I'll get to that chat in a second. Focus on the track, thank you. Right, can I break DRS here before we get to the top of the hill? The answer to that's going to be no. So I'm pretty much a sitting duck the far end of this straight. I'm burning all my ERS. The only thing I can hope is that those two battle each other enough. So we don't need to ride the inside curb. How my tyres doing? Still okay. Need to build a gap here.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Mess that corner up. I think I'm done. I was trying to get him past me before the DRS zone there.
Okay, clear.
Unfortunately, the McLaren was caught slightly unawares. Well, that's all gone pear-shaped, hasn't it?
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
I think if we're all within DRS range, pretty much whoever's last going up the hill to Eau Rouge stands a good chance of coming out in the lead. As long as I don't do that.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Oh, he's bottled it again. Gosh, comfortable first place and just threw it all away. Oh well. I think when I get excited I start downshifting too early, which means the rears lock up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just blame the car. Yeah. It is a ropey Mercedes. Although sadly we've got equal performance turned on, so all the cars should be identical. Well done, Galactic. Oh, I kept me fastest lap though. That's something. Next track, Qatar, I think. As ever, if you're watching and fancy joining in, !join in the chat. Search the lobbies, the Europe region for TTV 80 Hawkins GH. It's at the top of the screen at the moment. It will be very pleasant to have your company. So I saw someone left. Was it Defuzz or was there somebody waiting to join the next race? Yeah, I don't understand why it takes so long at the end of a race. What does it matter if we're, all network synced up? They can sort that out when we're sat in the lobby waiting for other people. Obviously at the start of a race it matters, but at the end, who cares? But then I didn't write the software. It's not the way I would have written it. Okay, Defuzz, is joining. Oh, Galactic's overtaken me in the championship. Well done. As we head to Qatar. Very demanding race. Got plenty of water with me. Hopefully I won't throw up in my helmet. That wouldn't be very pleasant for you all to see on stream. Do join in if you fancy. Let's see if anyone's online that I can invite. Only Cert. I invited him, so I won't invite him again. That would be rude. He's probably streaming himself, so doesn't want to be joining a lobby with 3 people in when he's probably got his own fairly full lobbies. We'll give it a little while, see if anyone joins, maybe 30 seconds, and then I'll ready up and we'll go to Qatar. Any requests for tracks after the next one, which is Texas, Circuit of the Americas. Not ideal racing around with just 3 cars, but it's better than sitting looking at a lobby screen, isn't it? Yes, we've got Qatar, then Texas. Let's add in the Netherlands in celebration of Corn being with us, and also Portugal. I don't race at Portugal very much. People don't seem to like Portugal. Not sure why. I think it's okay. Oh, Rick Z Clap You, thank you for joining, and Matt Daly. Five people in the lobby. Woohoo! 2 Ferraris. I don't like the sound of the Ferrari or the Red Bull. I find I mess my gear changes up because the engines on those 2 cars sound different to almost every other car in the game for whatever reason. I dare say the AlphaTauri and the Red Bull sound very similar, and probably the Ferrari and the Haas. Who else? Alfa Romeo, do they have Ferrari engines? Okay, let's head to the desert. Oh, Blood Raz, was that just joining as we jumped in? Looks like you missed it because it's only showing 5. So, Qatar. P2 this time. Red Bull ahead of us. Wonder where Galactic is. Right, let's see if I can avoid screwing this one up. Galactic right behind me. Nice start, see if we can maintain that. And pull away a bit. This section of corners is very satisfying to drive if you get it right. My overlays still aren't working. Must have broken something. Oh, they are. I forgot I moved them. at the bottom of the screen, not at the top where I was looking for them. So that shows me everyone's fastest lap time and their previous lap time, as well as their lap time relative to me. Need to break DRS on this guy or he's going to get me the next lap.
Okay, DRS is now available.
This is where I need to pull away if I can. Get the battery on. It's only half a second.
Green flag.
On 2 purple sectors though, so surely I was pulling away from him. There he goes. Right, got to try and keep with him now. Do the same to him on the last lap. And avoid using what little ERS I've got. Need it on the main straight. Okay, I'm going to be in DRS. Come on.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I think we did touch going through there. Try and give him room. Gone deep. That was close. Oh, is he going to get me? Oh, he got me on the line. Jesus. Nicely done. Look at that. Less than 100th of a second. Well done, D-Fuzz. Nice driving those last few corners. We did have a little bit of a touch. We both carried on though, so that's good. I enjoyed that. I'm going to save that replay. Go on, Mark, what have you got to say? Oh, it doesn't say much in the online races, actually. Nice racing it was. That was good fun. I'd lost my fastest lap by 3 seconds. Oh, no, sorry. His last lap was 3 seconds faster than my last lap. I think I kept the fastest lap. 123.2, 123.6, 123.8. All nice and close. I think I saw Galactic have a spin partway round, which is probably why he was 13 seconds behind. So roll up, join in if you fancy. Search the lobbies, European region, TTV AD Hawkins GH. It's at the top right-hand corner of the screen at the moment. And join us in Texas as we head there next. Exclamation mark join if you missed any of that. Or if your English isn't quite up to me speaking at a high rate of knots. So we've lost one and gained one, I think. Vince Wilson, welcome in. Good to have you with us. Very nice racing there, D-Fuzz. If you are in the channel, do say hello, because that was a very, very, very good last lap. I enjoyed that. Would have been nicer if you hadn't beaten me by just under 100th of a second, but hey ho. Thank you for that, Corn. It is also pinned at the top of the chat. Oh, down to 3. That's a shame. Oh well, let's give it a little while. See if anybody else joins in. This not really your kind of game, Corn. I know you're into F1, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're into racing games as well. How are you getting on with, you're playing Batman and, is it Fallout still? Have I got that right? Did you start the game I've been pestering you to play? Chaos, Mayhem and Chaos. Just Cause, that's the one. Oh, you've started that. How are you finding it? Controls are a little bit funky sometimes, but Cheeky's playing it as well. He has a channel point redeem where you can select his next game. So I redeemed them and got him to play Just Cause. I let him choose which one, but 3 is probably the best of the bunch. Okay, nobody joining us. Mayor's already up. We'll have 3 of us racing around Texas. It's only a little place. You don't want to overcrowd it. Chicken Poops. Welcome in. Oh, Mercedes teammate. Look at that. 65 points each at the top of the championship. Although if D-Fuzz continues racing like he did at Qatar, it won't be long before he catches up, I suspect. That was a very good last lap. Feels like Far Cry, but more mayhem. Absolutely. Yeah. JBG and I started Far Cry 5 in co-op last week. We're enjoying that. We found a few strange limitations on playing in co-op. For example, I'm the only one who can have amigos, it would appear, because I'm the host. Which seems a strange choice, but hey ho. JBG was looking forward to having the dog. So we're in Texas. As ever, setups provided by Sim Racing Centre, !SRC in the chat if you want to get access to a link and discount code. Gets you, I think, 5% off. Can wholeheartedly recommend them. You get 4 setups per track for different conditions and driving styles, as well as track guides and support. And if you can either buy single tracks, packs of 3, 6, or the whole season, something like that. Second place behind Galactic. G-Fuzz just behind me. I'll read that in a minute, Corn. Come on, AD, catch up. Or get overtaken, whichever you feel like. Then drag me down the straight. Yep, had to go wide there, otherwise I would have collected D-Fuzz. Insane amount of collecting though. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to collect everything in Just Cause. It is relatively fun doing it though. I was just about to say, very close race this.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Yeah, if I could see another car, Mark. Oh well, if I can make some ground on them, I'll be happy. Yeah, the percentage is the battery. It uses it by itself to a certain extent, or you can hit the overtake button, which uses it a lot. And then it charges up in braking zones and coasting.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 5.9 seconds.
So say last lap I was 0.6 seconds faster than the guy in second place. Slightly slower than the guy immediately ahead of me. Oh, big arm. Does it lock? Might look good, but it certainly ain't quick. As you can see from the gap.
The final lap of the race. Final lap.
Never sure whether to take that first corner in second or third. In second you get better acceleration coming out, but more risk of wheel spin. So it's probably quicker as long as you can manage the wheel spin. Much the same in that corner, really. Wants me to take those three corners in second as well. But I just find I get too much wheel spin coming out of them if I do that. Oh dear. So what do we add next? Netherlands. Yet again, last out of, was it 4 in that race? Yeah, 4. Yeah, good second and a half down on Galactic. Fastest lap wise, anyway. Okay, let's go to the Netherlands. How's the game audio levels, by the way? I've been a little bit busy to look at OBS's meters. Getting lots of chat messages. Let me just double check, and none of them are important ones from family. No. Good. I'm going to treat myself to a mint before we head to the Netherlands. That's one thing I meant to check whether it was turned on. Simulation settings, recovery mode, auto recovery. as ever, exclamation mark join, search the European region for TTV AD Hawkins DH. It's at the top right of your screen now. If you fancy joining in and doing a 5-lap race with us around the Netherlands. Obviously wasn't D-Fuzz's track, although he did beat me, of course. Reckless. Hopefully that's not an indication of his driving style. Oh. Not enough people for him, obviously. Or he doesn't like the track. Oh, keep doing that. Invite is there. So only cert on. Oh, Reckless might be back. And the vet Marcy. I think they both chose cars just in time, so. Okay, Netherlands, quite a tight track. Quite technical. Quite good fun though. Oh, someone left. Where are we starting? Fourth out of 5. Okay. Oh, 6 it says there. Whoa. Yeah, he took Galactic out on the first lap. Desperately trying to not run into him again. Should have just stuck behind him going into that corner. There's no real chance of overtaking unless you're miles quicker. That's not going well. Perhaps took it a little bit too easy in that corner. It was right up his gearbox before that. Come on, catch up, AD. Yep. Double downshift there, wasn't what I intended. They got DRS, but just too far back. Whoa. Lost the back end a bit there. Might have cooked the rear tyres a bit. Oh no.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds.
Oh. Not sure what happened there. Lactic lost a wing somehow.
Okay, you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Was it self-inflicted or a collision? Lactic drops to last. Another close one. Shame about Galactic on the next to last lap. Can he get reckless? He's catching him at rate of knots. No, he didn't. Our fastest laps are all quite close. Galactic's 11.0, probably done on those new softs right at the end. Oh, mind you, he stopped on the last lap, didn't he? So that'll have been a slow lap. So he did an 11.0, mine was 11.4, and D4 was an 11.8. Quite close for me. Okay, so last one in the rotation at the moment is Portugal. Anyone got any requests for any other tracks, any favourites? Even if you're not racing, you can still request a track. How about you, Corn? What track would you like to see? Preferably not Monaco, please. Monaco is just a complete waste of time for me. Unless it's a see how many walls you can hit championship, in which case I would do pretty well. Maybe I should add a channel point reward. Suzuka, good call. I will add Suzuka. I like Suzuka. Yeah, maybe you should add a channel point reward to choose a track. Oh yeah, we have to sit and wait again. You could be doing all this in the background while we're at the lobby game. Come on. Japan. I'm going to add Brazil as well. Quite like Brazil. No, it's further on in the season, isn't it? There we go. Monaco could be fun in reverse. What, you mean drive the circuit backwards or... Oh, or just drive the whole track in reverse. I'd probably hit about the same number of walls. Oh, we've lost the McLaren. That's a shame. Galactic. Hopefully that wasn't disappointment at a collision with D-Fuzz. I didn't exactly see what happened there. I just saw bits of wing flying about. D-Fuzz seemed to carry on at a decent speed. Leading the championship by 8 points. Right, we'll call it there. Thanks, everybody. Although I'm still second. So, yeah, Galactic must have been ahead of us. Yanis dropping in. Yanis D's 59. And Haddo, 2626. Welcome in. If you're in the chat, say hello. Up casino instead of down. Oh, Christ, drive the circuit backwards. Yeah. When I was karting, we did that at the karting track we used to go to. We spoke to the guy running the circuit, and he said, you know, there were only 3 or 4 of us there on a Sunday afternoon in our own carts. So he said, yeah, go out and do it. And then the owner came in 10 or 15 minutes later and found us all going backwards. What the bloody hell's going on? Put the red flag out and bollocking everybody until he realised we had asked and hadn't just taken it upon ourselves to drive round backwards. Supertigo. Interesting name. Well, everyone's joining in now. How many's that? 8. We're in danger of having a grid here. No, my luck, the first decently full lobby we'll get, I'm going to start at the back. Ten now. Everybody loves Portugal, obviously. 11. I'm not going to keep counting up every time everyone joins, but that's a lot. That's by far the biggest lobby we've ever had. We're in danger of a full grid here if we're not careful. Yeah, AD starts 16th, no doubt. Okay, as usual, if you're new, the reason you're having the setups hidden, what track are we at? Portugal. Yeah, the setups are provided by Sim Racing Centre, so they obviously don't like people showing their paid setups on stream, which is understandable. exclamation mark SRC in the chat if you want a link and a discount code, get you 5% off. I can wholeheartedly recommend their setups, especially if you, like me, you have trouble designing your own. 9th of 16th. That was a bit of a violent jink to the left. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. You did kind of turn into me then. And I get a warning for it.
Alright, not the start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Right, 13th out of 15. Could have been worse. I was just about to say, that's another corner that's quite difficult to balance the throttle on. Go easy on the throttle, lady. Guy in front of me isn't even here, so I should be able to overtake him.
Okay, DRS is now available. Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Oh. And then I screw it up at the very next corner. Should we overtake this guy for the third time? Not even in DRS, am I?
Caution, caution.
Why?
Okay, clear.
No chance of making up 6 seconds, really, have I?
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Well, I got to a second and a half of him. He must have had a spin or something on the last lap. Okay, Corn's request. Off to Japan next. Anyone watching, if you fancy joining in, !join in the chat. Search European lobbies for TTV AD Hawkins GH. It will be at the top right hand corner of the screen in a moment. If not, it's the car in 12th. It would be good to have you on board. It was nice to have a fairly full grid there. Well done, Heroin Chen, driver of the day. Yeah, I'm not going to show there, am I? Where was I? 12th. 121.0 compared to a 118.6. Very slow. What's that? 1.5 seconds nearly. And that's just my fastest lap. I did have an incident at the first corner, didn't I, with the guy ahead of me. Completely my fault. Do apologise if you're still with us. Oh, dropping like flies now. Maybe they've seen what the next track is. Not fans of Japan. Okay, so we're down to 9. Not terrible. See how many of these people still syncing up, that disappear. Yeah, all the people who were close to me in the championship have left, sadly. It's a bit of a shame. Makes me look much better than I actually am. plenty of people. Come join us. If you're not in the lobby already and you fancy it, TTV80 Hawkins GH, search European lobbies and dive in and come drive around Japan with us and 6 other people. 2 of whom appear to be spectating. Although one's chosen a car. Come on, Querox, pick a car. I think it may have picked one just as it flicked through there. P5. Where are we? Japan. Suzuki. I really wish they'd give you some way of filtering this list. Join for Suzuka so you too can be big in Japan. Although it looks like there's only actually 5 people joined. That was close. Yeah, that was always going to end badly. Back on the road, AD. Rear wheel on the grass, not a good idea.
Good job.
Oh, after you. Is there a mode that allows filling up the grid with AI drivers? Yeah, I could add AI drivers. Trouble is, finding an appropriate level for the AI is quite tricky sometimes. Either ludicrously easy or just way too good. Come on, AD. Catch up.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Yeah, if I can catch him, Mark, I'll do my best. See ya.
Green flag.
Car in front looks closer than they were. They had a coming together. I'm not that close to you, mate. Now I am. He hasn't got much energy left either. That's what the red flashy light means. It's got less than 10% ERS. Could have got him up this straight if I hadn't screwed that corner up.
Okay, clear. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
See ya. Oh, come on. You were never going to get through there. Ah, let him distract me. If I'd have made that corner, he wouldn't have got ahead of me. Oh well. That was a nice close race anyway. That guy was a little bit questionable, some of his overtakes. So where'd I end up? Third. Yeah. So we're 6 and 8 seconds behind the leader. Oh, I forgot to save the replay. That would have been a nice one to keep. Yeah, if I hadn't spun on that last chicane, I think I would have been ahead of him because he must have gone over the grass or something. Must check what track limits I've got turned on. You need to have something. I think there's 3 levels. There's off, standard, and strict, something like that. Need to be on at least standard. So come on, anyone who's watching who isn't in the lobby, !join. Search European lobbies for TTV 80 Hawkins GH, top right of your screen there. And join us as we race around Brazil. Any suggestions for a next track, Corn? Or anybody else in the chat, feel free to say hello. Would be nice to know you're here. No pressure, of course. If you just want to lurk, that's perfectly fine too. So, where's the track limits, settings, rules, corner cutting, regular? So it is turned on. Kind of surprised the guy who finished ahead of me didn't get something for cutting that chicane at the end. Hey ho. CM Racing 3 was a good close fight with him. His attempt to overtake at the hairpin was a little bit questionable, and to be honest, his dive bomb down the chicane at the very end. Maybe I should have covered. If I'd covered the inside, though, he would have wiped me out. Oh, just the 2 of us now. Come on, everybody, join in. Don't be scared. You've seen how poor I am. I'm not sure where it derives the network connection strength from, because my connection to me should be better than 1 bar, given that it's my lobby. Oops, no, let's have my car back, please. Oh, FJR. So yeah, you can add and remove AI. I don't know what would happen if I put an AI into a seat and then somebody chose that seat, whether it would kick the driver out. But the trouble with AI is you've got to be careful what difficulty you select. AI difficulty of 41 is toddlers. So you need to, I think my AI levels around 75 or 80 is where I start to struggle, which is not very good at all. It goes up to something like 110. So we got a Brazilian come to race in Brazil with us. Welcome aboard. FJR 101. Driving an Aston, presumably because it's the closest car to the Brazilian flag. Come on, people, in you come. What I may do, if these lobbies continue to be this empty, I might do a ranked race after this one. I think this was the last track I queued up, wasn't it? Yep. We should probably do 10, shouldn't we? What can we do as the last circuit? What's one that I quite like? I don't mind China, but everybody hates it. Miami, I don't mind. Spain, actually. Spain's always a good one. Make it 10 races for the championship. Si sono proprio from the rest of the world. Choosing an Alpine. Oh, and then leaving. Fair enough. Okay, we'll give it another 30 seconds and then we'll ready up. We'll have a race around Brazil with 3 of us, if need be. Okay, restarting in 30 seconds or so. So he's on the C license, blimey. Yeah, the license level is basically a reflection of how clean a racer you are. How many times you hit people, how many times you go off track in a race, that sort of thing. So be down at level C. It's not particularly good. I think D is the lowest level. That's what you get when you first join the game. So we're in Brazil. And we're starting P3 out of 3. Gee, thanks. Okay, we'll have an experiment. The next race we'll fill the grid with AI drivers. See how that goes. For the last race of the season. I put it up at 65%, something like that. That was a jump start. And that was a crap start. See if I can catch him up. Oh, I can if he does that. So the guy who jump started will have a drive-through penalty. And the guy who crashed will almost certainly have to pit for a new wing. So if I lose this one, I really need to consider my choices at gaming.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Okay. Use the battery up the hill. Try and set a nice fast lap.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
The guy who came into the pits has got a 3-second penalty as well, if that was for speeding in the pit lane.
Car behind has a drive-through penalty to serve. Drive-through penalty.
Yeah, I spotted that, Mark, thanks. Another fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
So it looks like he served his drive-through. How's he only 10 seconds behind? Oh, he's been disqualified for not serving his drive-through. Okay. You've only got a certain number of laps to serve it. Teammate in the pits again. Can only be going for fastest lap, surely. Any chance of me lapping him? Possibly. He should be up to speed now, so...
Final lap. Final lap. Push, push.
We did it! Okay, so let's see what a race with full AI at 65% is like. Or 65, I'm not sure if it is a percentage. Is he going to get his fastest lap? I can see his lap time. That. So that's his telemetry on the screen as well. So you can see his throttle inputs. He's using his battery for overtake. Oh no, he's not. Unless the overtake caption doesn't change. Ah yeah, he must have been using that. Woohoo! He did get fastest lap. Oh no. No, he didn't. His last lap was faster than my last lap. No, it wasn't. It was his best lap. Can't even read telemetry. The guy in third got disqualified. What's he doing on the podium? Yeah, DNF. Just show you how bad the AI is. If I did one of the F1 World Series events, it was I think it was 25%. I lapped the entire field twice, and that meant that they didn't complete enough of the race, and everyone except me was classified as did not finish. So, yeah, finding the balance with the AI is kind of key. So let's see what happens if I fill up the grid with AI. Hopefully that will still let people join and choose a car. So let's see if Hitter B manages to choose a car. Yeah, so they can take away the cars from the AI, so that's good. Oh, I want to change the difficulty, don't I? So 65, we said. See how that goes. Now, are people leaving because I filled the grid with AI? This game feels like a vacation for every sniper character you've played so far. Yes. How's it going, AD? Not too bad, thank you, Si. How's things with you? Trust you're well. What are you playing at the moment, or are you drawing, or what's going on in the Si household? Apart from getting attacked by cats, obviously. So if you fancy joining in a full lobby with AI people, exclamation mark join in a chat, or search European lobbies for TTV AD Hawkins GH. It's in the top right of the screen. Our last race will be Spain, and then I'll do a ranked race. So do drop by and join us. The more the merrier. You're wellish, lurking as always. You're actually drawing and having some tea. Also like always. Cool. All right, let's ready up, see if we can bring anybody else in. Yes, Corn suffering with a sore throat. Look at that, leading the championship by 136 points. Woohoo. Okay, nobody fancied joining in with the AI then. So let's see what this grid looks like. Dare put me down the back of the grid. I'm assuming I can't just clip through the AI as well, like you can when you've got a real player who's either disconnected or not actually driving at the time. So where are we starting? P8. Where are we? Spain. Spain's one of those tracks I can sometimes do, but other times I'll race and just be going off all over the show. Hey, Savco Bay, good to see you again. This is our last open lobby stream, and then I'm going to do a ranked race. So we're heading around Spain. Oh, okay, so you can hit the AI. And I have wing damage. How bad? Fairly bad. That's one thing you can rely on for the AI, is to dive out your way. Usually. Oh, that front wing damage is horrible on that long right-hander. And this one. And this flat out right hand kink goes without saying. Big lift.
Caution, caution.
I've got two real people ahead of me now.
Green flag.
He's low on ERS, so we'll have him.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
On these corners, though, he should be able to come back at me. Whoops. Yeah, struggling with the wing now. Faster than all the AI that are ahead of me, but that's about it. Not doing that, I won't be. Last lap. I think we're going to finish 8th, aren't we? Barring a spin ahead of us. Whoops.
Okay, clear.
At least someone real won, not an AI. Joe came 3rd in an alpha. Sergeant 5th. Jesus. Driver of the day, Lando. Where did he finish? Probably 4th because he's not on my list. An error's occurred, saving the highlights reel. Oh well. Oh no, Lando came 10th from 19th. I started and finished 8th. Oh well. After an abysmal start where I found out that I could, in fact, crash into all of the AI cars. Okay, so there we go. Convincingly won the championship there. Not surprising, since I was the only driver that actually completed every race. So we'll quit that lobby and we'll go and find a ranked race to do to finish off. Ranked races are 25% distance with one-shot qualifying. Uncle Zach Brown, which one is better, Russell or Hamilton? It's got to be Lewis at the moment. Russell, I think, will get there. He's still working. He's still honing his skills. The mistake he made at Singapore was kind of a key indicator that he's just not quite there yet. I mean, he was quicker than Hamilton for most of last season, but for whatever reason this season Lewis seems to have got the better of him. So ranked multiplayer. If it's Australia, we're quitting. So there we are. I'm 3rd at the moment. Top 2 get promoted to Gold 1 on Monday at about 10 o'clock. So if I can earn some decent points here. Russell is cooking skills and last year beat Hamilton. Yes, he did. Lewis really struggled last year with the car, I think, for whatever reason. So we're in Austria. Okay. And also, if there's less than 10 drivers, let's just make sure we're not in a lower league. No, we're not. If there's less than 10 drivers when the timer gets down to 0, I'll be quitting as well, because the ranked races, the amount of points you get, is proportional to the number of drivers on the grid. So if you start a race with 4, 5, or 6 people, even if you won that race completely cleanly, set fastest lap, you'd probably still only get 20 or 30 points. Whereas if you were to win a full grid race, it would be more like 130, 140. So anything less than 10 is not really worth doing. When will I hang out with Mika Hakkinen? Is that your name for JBG? We will be doing co-op Far Cry 5 tomorrow evening, if you fancy that, Cyrils. It'll be our second stream, myself and JBG. Nearly ended up in a race with 6 people there. Well, let's complete all my goals. See if that gives people the impetus to dive into a lobby and fill it up. Blimey, 9 goals to find. No. Let's go to the global coordinator first, please. Single player. Pole positioning ranked. Yeah, like that's going to happen. So we'll just fill these up. We've got to do 6 more. Time trial, supercar time trial. I think these count as Grand Prix. Two purple sectors. Shame I hadn't had that one on. 20 laps in multiplayer. Yep, we can do that. Time trial. Podium twice. Win 2 races. I wish. Okay, that's all the goals used up. let's see where we end up this time. Like I say, if it's Australia, I will be backing out because I can't do Australia. Texas, we can handle that. We got proper damage. Still only 5 people. Sometimes it puts you in your own lobby. The advantage of that is you can reset the timer periodically, which means if it looks like it's going to count down to 0 with only less than 10 people, you can reset it again. But unfortunately, as it's not my lobby, I can't do that. So it looks like we'll be backing out again. Yep. See what car parts we've got. Uncommon contracts we don't want. They just get dismantled. So let's see what rubbish that gave us. Nothing. Oh, 893, we'll have that one. Destroy these 2. I'm purely looking at the tech level of these things. If they're higher than what I've got, I will equip them. Otherwise, they get binned. Okay, so what have we got left? Strategist, 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 strategist. Okay. I think they were all the green contracts as well. Right, let's get rid of that one. And then we should be able to just dismantle, 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 and dismantle. Okay, see what collectible cards we've got. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Oh, we haven't got that one. Nico Hulkenberg. Nick de Vries. He didn't last long, did he? Duplicate and duplicate. So did we get some car parts then as well? We did. Rare principle, we're keeping Christian Horner. So what I tend to do is, I can't boost his tech level because I'm out of critical insight. But we're keeping Christian Horner because he's unique. Right, let's try again. Appreciate this isn't particularly riveting viewing for anybody. But Texas again. Too lower level. So it shouldn't really have put me in that lobby. It should ask me, do I want to play at a lower license level? And I say no. The advantage of that is it creates a lobby for me. So as long as it's a track I want to do, fucking typical. I could keep resetting the timer until it filled up. Well, give me Texas. Thank you. So what I can do is I can sit in this menu and toggle this setting, and it resets the timer to 60 seconds each time I do it. So if it looks like the timer is going to count down close to 0 with less than 10 people in, I can reset it. So once again, tomorrow's stream will be Far Cry 5. co-op with JBG of Grey Ops fame is the wrong word. My Grey Ops partner, exclamation mark Grey Ops. I think we'll get you details of our YouTube channel. Lots of co-op gaming videos, Borderlands series, a bit of Halo. That's primarily it. We kind of stopped making them, and more recently, about 6 or 8 weeks ago, we started streaming. We played through Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, which was good fun, and also Sniper Elite 4. So we will probably do Sniper Elite 5 at some point. Almost certainly do Far Cry 6. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince JBG to do Far Cry New Dawn. We'll have to see. There we go, reset the timer. But yeah, that'll be nice if we can find some more co-op games. We may even go back and replay the Borderlands series. Borderlands 2, I think, is the high point of that series for me. So we will see. We've got to exhaust the Far Cry and Sniper Elite universes, potentially. Currently using chilled water to cool down the throat a bit. Stone grass acts like a mouthwash. I just find things like boiled sweets. I don't know whether you would have those sorts of things in the Netherlands. Sort of hard, fruity sweets, not necessarily medicated ones. I eat a lot of, I say a lot, Fox's Glacier mints, those kinds of things. They produce quite a lot of saliva, and that's a good thing for a sore throat. Come on, chaps, in you come. We're up to 6, so we're getting there slowly. Oh, now 5. It's quite frustrating sometimes if you sit and watch the lobby. You'll see like 15 different people join, wait 10 seconds, and then leave. And if they'd just been a bit patient and sat and waited, then the lobby would have filled up. But like everything these days, people want instant gratification. They're not prepared to hang around and wait. Okay, we're up to 8. Couple more, and we should be good to go. Now, these races either go relatively well. I can hold my own and fight my way, or at least keep my position. Or alternatively, I screw up a corner on the first lap or get tapped, end up at the back of the field with a broken wing, and spend the rest of the race driving around by myself on hard tyres to the end, hoping that I can pick up a few places purely by other people going out. I once did a ranked race in Monaco, some like a 25 lap race or so, 25%. So what would that be? Yeah, about 20 laps, maybe 18, 20. I started last, stopped something like 6 times for a new wing every time, and still finished 5th, I think, out of sort of 17 or 18 people starting. So purely by not wiping my car out completely, managed to get quite a decent finish. But yeah, my driving around Monaco, it has improved since I got the wheel, but it's generally pretty dire. Okay, down to 10 seconds with 11 people. Let's see who we've got in. 10 people. So we get one-shot qualifying here. Choice of tyres, which is completely pointless because you're doing one lap in qualifying and then generally one pit stop. So you only need 3 sets of tyres. If you have to do 2 pit stops in the race, then your race is pretty much over because nobody else is going to be doing that. So again, last plug for Sim Racing Centre setups. That's where I purchased the full season set. You get 4 setups per track. Heartily recommend them. If like, ooh, we might got a wet race, 75% chance of rain. Okay, so I am going to go with an inter setup, I think. Where are we? Texas. So we'll go with an inter setup, take all the fuel out, and also knock a couple of notches off the front wing just for qualifying, because qualifying was dry. So I may well qualify down the grid, but if the race is wet, hopefully other people won't have gone for a wet setup, and I can make up some places. Very easy to cock up qualifying on this track because they've got track limits now set to strict. So if you cut any of these corners in this this twisty bit, then that's your lap invalidated and you get disqualified from qualifying. This last left, or next to last left hand of the next corner, it's very easy to screw up track limits on. And this one, I'll take third on a wet setup. I think quite a few people have gone wet setups. Pole position's 133.9. Second position is 135.1, then being third on a 136.1. So, yeah. Some people did read the weather forecast. Probably should have gone the loo while waiting for all of these. What's me? Stream cut out for some reason on the laptop. It's playing now. Okay, so there's the wet strategy. So put the wing back up, knock that down one, and hopefully we should be good to go. Just got to try and keep it clean and not crash. Sometimes I'm relatively good in the wet, but it can be quite variable. First track limits warning.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
This corner becomes really tricky in the wet. Too much throttle and you just end up spinning. Excuse me. Need to tone it down on that corner.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Yeah, all right, Mark.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Come on. I'm so much faster than him in this bit. Trouble is, it's hard to get past. Where'd he go?
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres.
So, switch to slicks at some point. Timing that right is key.
We think this rain should stop sometime in the next few laps. The dry line's going to come in quickly, so don't waste any time getting back up to speed. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yep.
situation's an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got for now.
Okay. So I'm 2 seconds slower than both the guys ahead of me. Last lap I was 0.2 seconds slower than the guy behind me. But this lap I've been a lot quicker because he's dropped back.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 8.6 seconds.
Question is when to change tyres and what to change to. We're only on lap 4, so I can't go to softs because I wouldn't get to the end of the race competitively anyway. How the temperature's doing. They're not overheating yet, so right, we're definitely getting quicker.
The track is clear, green flag.
Need to get my pit stop set up. So we'll go for mediums for now. Knock a bit of front wing off as well. Ready for when the track dries out.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
So when are we changing them, Mark? If they enable DRS, that's usually the sign. They think it's ready for slicks.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
I think we can now go for softs. because we're halfway through. So set the pit stop to be softs. Just got to get there cleanly. Holding my own with the guys ahead. So if I do time the pit stop right, and they don't, there's a chance I can catch up quite a lot of time there.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Some people have stopped to change onto another set of inters.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.6 seconds.
These are starting to look a little bit second hand. Question is, when can we be brave enough to change onto slicks? How the temperature's doing? Not too bad. Battling going on at the front. I think the lead just changed. So we've got soft selected. Someone retired, almost certainly behind me. See what Mark says about the weather.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Okay, that's usually a good sign that it's going to be inters. DRS. Okay, we're changing. Question is, will all the people behind me change?
Hey, well done on keeping it nice and clean out there. Good stuff. You know what they say? Consistency's half the battle, isn't it? Okay, gap ahead is 7.9 seconds. Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay, see if we can keep it on the road on slicks. I could probably just react to everybody else. I've got 10 seconds behind me with a 5-second penalty. So one lap wouldn't kill me, but Let's roll the dice and see what happens. Yeah, it's people setting fastest laps, somebody else in the pits. Okay, here we go. This could make or destroy our race.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice...
The guy behind me pitted as well, which is nice. Oh, there's only 4 people running. Like me, everybody else has gone out.
Stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Don't overdo it, AD. So what we really need now is to start making up some ground on the guy who's currently in first. So this is bone dry here now. Guy in the lead's pitting. I don't think I've made up enough to make any inroads on him. Six seconds behind the guy ahead now. That was close to 8.
Laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, purple first sector. Let's see what we can do. Purple second sector as well. On 41.2.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Fastest lap. So basically the same time as the guy in the lead. And the guy is just ahead of me, pitted last lap, so I can't really tell. How many laps we got left? 2 after this one. Okay, both guys ahead of me set back. Just
4 laps of remaining.
dipstick. Okay, there goes any hope of catching them. Can't really afford a pit stop to change the nose. Got 20 seconds, probably 17 now to the guy behind me. Oh, what a...
Okay, you've got P3, well done. And gap to the car in front is 13.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 15.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Our gap to first place is 15.0 seconds. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go, 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
So 15 seconds to the guy behind me. That's a lot of time to lose it with a broken wing. But as you can see, I'm struggling. Oh, I'm a lap behind? That can't be right. Yeah, that's better. I'll read that message later, Sully. It's my last lap. He's only 9 seconds behind now. I'll be annoyed if I end up finishing 4th. You'd probably lose more positions using a pit stop to fix the wing than you would driving with it damaged. There was only one other guy in the race behind me. But yeah, you're talking 25 seconds for a pit stop for a new wing. And I was only about 15 seconds ahead of him, so you're right. This is where I'm really slow. Yeah, I think I'm safe now. One more corner, as long as I don't spin it coming out of this corner. Oh, that was annoying. It was a really clean race up until then. I had a bit of a battle with one guy at one point. I guess a podium's not that bad. Welcome in, Sully. I didn't realise you were watching. It's good to have you with me. That was the last race of the night. My shoulders are now telling me I've been sat in the wrong driving position for far too long. There's me on the podium. My nice blue and green stripy race suit. On the right. Yeah, I was sort of catching the guy in second, but I don't think I would have got him in the last couple of laps. You snuck in a while back. I was in the heat of the moment, so you didn't see when I said hello. Oh, so apologies for that. You obviously did it while other chat was going on, so I didn't even get the alert in my ears that a new chat had come in. I'm glad you understand the reasons for it, though. Definitely saving that race replay. Yeah, sometimes in the wet, 26 points, is that all? Sometimes in the wet I can do a really good job, and other times I can be absolutely shocking. So that's moved me up to second, but I need to clear a gap to Neon Rays before Monday. Yeah, so 3 seconds down on the fastest lap, primarily because of that wing. You know, games like this, you've got to maintain your focus, or a split second you could be completely lost, a bit like I was. I didn't really lose focus for any particular reason. I just spun coming out that corner and caught the wall, which is a bit frustrating. Oh well. Well, there we go. That was quite a good evening. We had quite a few people join the lobbies, which was nice. We've got to find someone to raid now. I won't do the usual end of stream stuff, but suffice to say, drop a follow, consider a subscription, consider a donation. I will be back again tomorrow evening from about 8:30 UK time, playing some co-op Far Cry 5 with JBG. So do drop by if that's your bag. You're familiar with having raced a car IRL? Yeah, I've sprinted. I've never actually raced. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, drop by tomorrow if you fancy some co-op Far Cry 5 action. We enjoyed the first stream of it last week, so hopefully it will be more of the same. So let's have a look and see who we can raid. I suspect it's going to be Cert. He's doing a 50% race tonight around... Where did he say it was? Let's have a look. See what he's up to. Abu Dhabi night race. Okay, so do stick around. 80 raid in the chat if you wouldn't mind. You did dirt track racing, yeah, I remember you saying. 80 raid in the chat. Use the emote if you have access to it. Cert is a good guy. I've enjoyed racing with him an awful lot. So I did consider doing the event tonight as part of the stream, but wasn't sure how it would go. So say hi to Cert, drop him a follow if this is your bag, and with a bit of luck, I will see you all again tomorrow. F1 Thursday, same time next Thursday, about 8:30 UK time. We're currently UTC +1, but the clocks may go back. They go back at the end of October. I'm not sure if that will be before the next week. Anyway, thanks as ever. Take care and enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye for now.